Here's something nobody really talks about. Some children are ready to learn at 4 and some are not. But if your child is ready, you have an advantage, a real one. And this video is going to show you exactly how to use it. I'm taking you through what it's like to homeschool your 4-year-old with the Abeka K4 curriculum, the real unfiltered first day. I have never seen a child so engaged and eager to learn than this little girl. Her personality is just so different. I used the same curriculum when my middle child was 4 years old, and I remember him learning step by step how to sit down and pay attention, how to hold the scissors, and how to color between the lines. When he started, he didn't know any of these things. I guided him one step at a time. This little girl has surprised me because we are not even finished with week 1, and she already opened some of the art book sheets, cut them and color them like it's a sport, even within the lines so perfectly for a 4-year-old. She sits down to watch the videos, she follows directions, and does all the work so eagerly. Well, these things were actually the signs that I had to do something about it. So I decided to give her that jump start in her education and start teaching her with intention. A typical day for her looks like this. She wakes up between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. I have a set of things she needs to do when the clock hits 9 a.m. But before that, she can wake up and read or play before any instruction actually starts. She needs to brush her teeth, make her bed, pick up her toys, and feed our pets. At 9:30 a.m., we're preparing breakfast. She's super hands-on, so she loves to be with me in the kitchen. I get really busy after we finish homeschool, so these intentional moments are very special for bonding. Then I let the kids sit down to eat their breakfast, they can chit-chat, and they can honestly mentally get ready for the day. At 10:30 a.m., we usually start school. And I say usually because with children and a business, that is not always exactly, but for the most part, that is when we start. Now let's dive into the learning part. I prepare the night before, and for K4, much preparation is actually not that necessary. You can even prep 30 minutes before your class. For organization, check out how I grab all the consumables, aka the worksheets, and make them into one workbook so we're not scrambling to find pages. We have everything we need in one place. Abeka has 2 ways you can homeschool, and I will even argue that there's even 4 ways you can approach homeschooling, but that's another video for another day. So for the sake of simplicity, we will talk about the 2 main ways. With Abeka, you have the choice to do parent lessons, which means you teach it yourself, or do video lessons that are pre-recorded. I chose both because who is to say that I need to choose one or the other? I like to have the parent-led manuals because I can see ahead of a lesson what it's going to be about and what is being taught. Now let's open these amazing manuals. In here you will see exactly how to prepare for the lesson and even what to say. For a busy mom like me, this is huge because I'm already homeschooling more than one child, so not having to spend time figuring out what she needs to learn is a plus. Abeka has a huge library of materials like games, numbers, and concept cards, which you can choose to buy or you can make your own if you are very creative. During the very few lessons, the parent is prompted to teach the children to sit and hold the pencils correctly. For cursive writing, they need to just slant the paper and just follow the parent for directions. They will give all the prompts to guide you and the child. Then you can check out the manual for any preparation that you may need, like having certain sheets pulled out, or in the case for lesson 6, I'm cutting out some raindrops and have them ready for the Ducky Doodle game. As far as preparation, it's always wise to have some art supplies like construction paper, scissors, markers, and even reward stickers. Also, I want to point out that this magnet board has been an amazing addition to our homeschool because we can come out of the video and do activities, and this is when my parent-led manuals come out handy because I know what I need to tell the child and we can interact with each other and the class. For parents, if you're teaching the lessons, a magnet board will really bring your lessons alive. If you don't have a magnet board, a small magnetic pad will also do the trick. It's 10:30 a.m. Now let's actually see what she actually learned today with the Abeka K4 curriculum. Today we decided to follow the Bible video lessons instead of teaching it myself. They learn about creation, they pray and sang a couple of cute songs, and we practiced the Bible verse, Genesis 1:1.
And the beginning,
God has created the earth and
the heavens and the earth. Genesis
1:1.
Good.
That's one thing I love about Abeka is that they have scripture memorization and they have daily drills on Bible verses. We're following here lesson 6 where they start their first lesson in writing. The lesson begins by prompting the child to learn where the letters live and sing this cute song.
Upstairs, downstairs, in the basement.
Learning the music and singing is so crucial for the learning experience. Now let's move on to phonics. She reviewed capital I and little I, and kids got introduced to capital U and little u as well. We have this little cute lamb that I found at Ross that looks like Amber Lamb, which is an Abeka official prop, and you can actually buy it in their website. My daughter is so excited that we have this prop just like they do it in the video. Now, moving on to numbers, they're learning to count from 1 to 10, which my daughter already knows, so we are actually concentrating more into the writing part and phonics. Eventually, they will start learning to count from 11 to 20, so we will join numbers class back when that time comes. The last class in this day was language development, and the video was 8 minutes. The teacher here showed them the different colors and how to identify them. Then we ended with a bit more practice on how to follow the waves and lines in our blackboard. We were done by 12:30. The day went fast with this little girl, and I am sure there are days when days will be longer. But since she's so eager to learn, it went quickly. This is why I love the flexibility of homeschooling, because we get to choose what we work on, what we skip, the curriculums that we choose. For some children, homeschooling at 4 comes very natural. For my little girl, it came very natural. But if your child doesn't look interested or he's not motivated to do homeschool just yet, as soon as they turn 4, don't worry and don't feel like your child is behind. Try again in a couple of weeks or even a month later. When our son turned 4, we started right at 4 years old, right after his birthday, but I noticed that he was not really interested. So we waited a couple of months later to begin a formal school education. But what I did during the summer is that I started introducing him to some concepts little by little, like numbers, letters, and counting. And so that he got used to the fact that we were going to start something more formal later on. Remember that at this age, it's all about learning to play through songs and games. So if your child is not ready, don't give up and don't feel discouraged. Sometimes they just need a little more time. Learning may come easy for some, but it may be more difficult for others. You will learn real quick what motivates your child and what is daunting to them. But if you notice that your child, as soon as they turn 4 or even 3, you notice that they're ready for learning, I would just jump into that opportunity and start teaching them as soon as possible. Children at this age have the capacity of learning and grasping concepts so quickly that you would be amazed at what they're capable of. Give them a head start if you're able. Now, if you want to try the Abeka curriculum but you're not ready to jump into the big commitment, Abeka has video hours that you can purchase and you can try them out and those were my french fries, they're ready. Abeka has video hours that you can purchase and you can try them before you commit to the whole curriculum. So I will start there and see if your child will enjoy them. Let me know in the comments, what were your struggles when you were homeschooling your 4-year-old, or if you're not homeschooling yet, what are your fears? What do you think is going to be your challenge? Please let me know in the comments, and if you like this video, please consider liking it so that YouTube can push it to other families like you. And also, if you like this type of content, consider subscribing. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.